And welcome back to part 3 of Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Like I said, I was doing it back to back to back to back. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, and fuck it. I may stay up all night. Just play through the entire game in one sitting. Make it for an easy playthrough. Just do it all at once. It's a very short game, but still enjoyable as hell. Replay value is great.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Now we're after the cowboys. A Bullet for the Old Man. I don't know the actual movie title for that one. Salas maintains they single-handedly crushed the cowboys and at Y and something. Dual-wielding enemies are fast and shoot lots of bullets that can be quite deadly if you are in their sights. Let's do this shit.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Break a fucking cactus. Bam!
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Where you at?
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Boom. Boom.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations.
As
But
you
I
can see, the
just
story
kept
will
shooting at
change.
anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
The story will change the more and more Salas Street.
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Where you at? There you are.
But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
See how the ammo ticker went down?
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Here we go. Every shot has got to count. As I say while wasting a bullet.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Oh shit.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
And the run. Yeah, the story and the terrain will change the more and more Cyrus talks about the story.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Oh shit.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
There's a nugget of truth over there, by the way, in case you were wondering where they're at.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
Nice.
Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Here we go. Old Man Clinton. I don't know much about Clinton.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest.
Shit.
Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come.
I tried to skip a shelter to go hide.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Just how about these things?
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
He reloads.
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Shit. There we go. Move up. Here we go. There's a rock. Oh, fucking hell. Oopsies.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Got him.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
That was the movie Tombstone. It's a good movie, good movie. If you ever wanted a more accurate what's what I'm looking for? No. Depiction of the story that happened in the Tombstone story. Instead of watching the movie Tombstone, which is a good movie, by the way, watch Wyatt Earp, the 2 movie part. I think it's 2 movies, I'm not for sure. The disc I have had disc 1 and disc 2, and then disc 2 continued where disc 1 left off. So maybe it is 2 movies, maybe it's just 1 and it's too big of a movie to fit it all in there. It doesn't really have as much Doc Holliday or any other of the Earps. It mostly focuses on Wyatt Earp, but it's still a good movie, and it's more an accurate depiction of what actually happened. So, it's up to you. Anyways, I'll see you guys in part 4, I think. I'm not for sure. Just see you next part, guys.